Hello, everybody. Thank you for stopping by the video this week. Today's video is going to be catching up on my life since my last video, as well as a sort of lesson I have in standing up for yourself. It's a personal lesson that I've come to understand these past few weeks. And don't mind this. My hair is just a mess, so I put this on. See, it's, yeah, no. Let me just keep this on and hold the hair back a bit. Yeah, that's what I gonna have planned for this video. So over the past week, nothing's really happened. I've grown more mentally and stuff like that, so that's good. There's the musical rehearsals, which the the music part where you're learning the songs and stuff, that's going on this week and this upcoming week. So it's pretty good so far. I like the songs that we're doing. They're nice. They're nice and they're really, I like them. Okay, I just like them. That's all I can say. Yeah, and then let's see here. Mentally, yeah, I've grown mentally over this week. I've grown stronger mentally, so that's a good thing. And honestly, I didn't think I'd ever really get to this point in mental strongness and understanding, but hey, I did, and it's great. Yeah, and yesterday actually was probably one of the better days out of the week. All my got a bunch of friends together, went out to pizza, and we all hung out, and it was really cool. And then two of my friends spent the night too, and that was really cool too. And there was a football game that we went to Friday, so that was cool also. And I had a friend spend the night that night too. It was a good week. It was a good week. And to wrap it all up, this week I went to church again. So that's 2 times in a row, and I haven't gone to church 2 times in a row in a very long time. Very, very long time. And this week, or today's message actually in church, I have the pamphlet again this week. And I got some more notes on it this time, and it was pretty cool. I'm going to read it to you. So this one, it was talking about what happens, like your choices when you're in a dark place and you're questioning your faith in a way. You're just like giving up in a sense. It says you could either take a dive, you can survive, or you can thrive. Now those may be self-explanatory, but I'm going to explain them anyways, because even right now I can't really understand it. Like right now I can't remember exactly how he put it, so I'm going to explain it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to have to explain it. So taking a dive is like the worst thing you could do, I suppose, when it comes to this topic. It's basically meaning like you throw away religion out of your life, throw away God and all that, and you just kind of give up on it, and you kind of just live a miserable life, like mentally and stuff. You just live a miserable life. You feel down the whole time. You have no comfort in your life, and it just sucks. And it's something you probably shouldn't do. You can survive is sort of the middle ground in which I was actually living in for most of my life. The middle ground of religion, where I would say I believed in it, but like I wouldn't really pray or anything, and whenever I got down, I wouldn't really go to God in a sense. I don't know, I just kind of soak in my feelings, and that's kind of how I used to live. And the way the pastor described it, I believe, was sort of that middle ground. You kind of throw God out of your life, and you live on your own, but you still sort of believe in it in a way. It's basically not an ideal way to live, I suppose, is what I'm trying to say. And then the last one is you can thrive, and that's probably the most important one, in which in these dark times you look to your religion, you look to God, and you keep trying to build your relationship, and you keep moving forward and keep your faith up and your hopes up. And I think that was a really good one. Also, this other one he said was worrying is just negative meditation. And if you think about it, that is very true. So don't negatively meditate. Don't worry. Well, I can't tell you that everyone worries. I'm going to worry about like everything. But just don't soak in it, because you'll end up in a dark place. So don't worry. Don't soak in your worry. All right. So that was one of the cool things that happened today. Also, weekly pamphlet thing. Pretty cool. Also, I got my own Bible, and it says my name on it, I'm not going to show my name on here just in case there's people I don't know watching. You'll probably find out who I am anyways eventually if I get somewhat popular and grow a fan base. You'll probably find out my name, but for now, you don't get to know my name. As for all of you watching, I probably do know you right now, so hello. See you tomorrow. But yeah, I got my own Bible. Has my name on it. And it's pretty sick. Pretty sick. I like it. A lot better than my other one. I had my grandma's old Bible, and there were bookmarks and stuff in there, and it was bad. Like, there's stuff falling out of it, and it was really annoying. But yeah, I got my own now, so that's pretty hot. Pretty cool. Alright. As for my lesson, it comes to standing up for yourself. And that is something that I used to not really do. I don't think I've ever really stood up for myself in a sense until recently. And I did stand up for myself, but I did go about it a pretty interesting way, I would say. It's a way that I kind of laugh about now. If you were to ask about my situation a couple days ago, I'd still be pretty sad. But now I just kind of laugh at it. It's gonna be something to look back on when I'm older and have a family to just laugh about. Like when I have my kid, my son or daughter or something, I'd be like, "Oh, your dad, he freaking, you don't hear, your dad stood up for himself. Look at this one." Yeah, I'll tell all of them that. And shoot, even I can tell my dad if I ever see him again what happened. I'm interested to see how he would react. He'd probably freaking laugh so hard, and then he'd feel really bad. But yeah, oh yeah, I gotta explain the lesson here. So standing up for yourself is something that everyone should really learn to do, and it's hard to do for a lot of people. It was hard for me to do it. It took me 6 months to do it, but it's so worth it. I mean, sure, there's might be negative consequences in the beginning, but once you get through all that stages of grief, I guess, of your consequences, and you come out on the other side and you see how great it is out here, it's worth it to stand up for yourself. Yeah, I don't have to deal with there being like some dark cloud over my head anytime I go to a certain place. There's no dark cloud watching me with its beady eyes. It's just so free now and so nice and loving and non-judgmental. Yeah, it's not judgmental anymore, which is nice. Don't be a judgmental prick, by the way. Don't do that. Because if you do, that's just awful and you shouldn't live like that. Anyways, standing up for yourself is something we should all do. Something we should all learn to do. Because I'm telling you, once you stand up for yourself, man, you gain a sense of confidence you have never had before, and you could care less about what other people think. And it is great. It is a great thing to do. And the wonderful thing to do is when you stand up for yourself to a bully, and you see the way they react, and you could just tell how self-conscious they are out of the way they react. It is amazing, because you know you have the power in your hands, as I have the power in my hands, now that I realize it. I feel great. I do. And I think the way I got to this greatness was through patience and understanding. I'm a lot more understanding. I used to be very angry. I'm not very angry anymore. I'm more understanding and just mature about these situations. So yeah, this was probably a really bad lesson. It's more of like a subtle story that you may have gotten out of this. I don't know. Anyways, I hope you all have a good day, and I will probably see you in the next video, maybe, whenever that comes out. Oh, I'm trying to play the Borderlands games before I get Borderlands 3 to see if I like it, so that's something to look forward to. Okay, goodbye.